Welcome to my winter hiking vlog. I'd tell you a snow joke to start, but I'm afraid it's gonna get a frosty reception. You're on the channel Battle Travel, and today we're exploring Nuuksio National Park with its amazing trails, hopefully covered by snow. It was minus temperatures and then it started to be really warm and the snow started to melt, so hopefully it's not very icy. But as you see, there is still snow, a lot of snow in the forest. And I will be hiking today. Let's see. I want just to walk around since the weather is very good and to show you nature and beauty of this park. And somewhere in the middle, I will stop for cooking something. Can you guess what I will be cooking? This is a traditional Finnish dish. Pause the video and comment what dish you think I will be making, and then we will see if you guessed. Did you know that Finland's forests cover almost 75% of the country? Hiking here feels like stepping into one of the nature's quietest cathedrals. Just listen. It is so silent comparing to the city. And this is, I think, the magic of the forest and of hiking in nature, because you can avoid this noise pollution and just enjoy the silence. And one of the tips for hiking during winter time, so when you put your clothes on, you should literally feel like an onion. So if you put different layers which serve different purposes, you will never be cold, you will always be warm and dry. One of the best things about hiking in Finland during winter is peacefulness, especially when there is a lot of snow and you can feel the snow under your foot. But sometimes hiking comes with its challenges. As you can see now, the trails are quite icy and slippery. And imagine if the snow is deep, then it's also quite tricky if you go hiking in the forest. But luckily today it's not so deep, it's a bit of snow and just icy. Especially being very careful on the stones, and since they're covered with ice. And along hiking trails in many places in Finland you can find these like shelters with the wood, and so it's usually some real place where you can cook your stuff if you bring something with you. These are all ingredients we need today. So we have potatoes, carrot, salmon, dill, and a little bit of onion and salt and pepper. That's basically it. So it's a very simple recipe. I have actually also cream, because in real soup it will be it should be creamy. So I will use cream also in the cooking. And while I'm cutting the ingredients, I have my water boiling for coffee. I will show you. I will use that home brew or self brew packages which I was using in my backpacking log. They are super nice and handy, and you get very good coffee. Today I have coffee from Guatemala, which is quite strong and hand roasted, and that's what I was mentioning. So you just pour water inside and wait a little bit, and you get brewed coffee. And we are just waiting now for water to boil, having a cup of coffee and preparing the soup. So the coffee is ready. You just open this tap here, and then you can pour it a hot drink and enjoy your hot drink while enjoying the views. And hot drink during these hiking trips or adventures are very nice actually. And maybe one tip also which I can give you is to keep your feet warm. So have a spare socks. It's always good to have spare socks because if your feet are dry and warm, your body will also be warm. So cheers. So let's cut this nice piece of salmon. Let's see how I want to cut it. Probably I want to slice the fillet and get it out of the skin. And for this purpose, the fillet knife is very handy. So now you get clean piece of salmon, and we can use the skin actually for cooking the broth. Let me get also this fat out. This is will give our soup very nice and rich taste, this fat of the fish. So we will use the skin for the broth, and the salmon itself we will cut as small cubes. Actually I took quite big piece of salmon, but which is good. I'm hungry. This is maybe like, I don't know, 200 or 300 grams of fish. So I put some butter into the pot, and first we'll fry onions, and then add carrots and potatoes and water, and prepare our soup. Let's start with some onion. Onion will give very nice taste to the soup. So we just cut it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just slicing it, and okay, the onion is done. So we put it now to the plate. Now let's cut some carrot. The thinner you cut your food or your ingredients, faster they will cook. We can actually use not the whole carrot. I'm cooking just for one person, so maybe even like 1/4 of carrot should be enough into the soup. It will give nice taste. So a couple of potatoes. You can cut them as you wish actually, like as quarters, and then also thin slices. I don't have proper knife with me, I just took fillet knife, but because I will be cutting fish, this will be quite nice to use for the fish. Also thin slices of potatoes. I'm a bit hungry after this, so I will use a couple of potatoes. So first we add some onions. Okay, got a couple of potatoes, but that's not a big deal. This is a view what I'm enjoying right now with you. Now we add water. We add skin to the broth, salmon skin, just to get soup more creamy, and also this piece of fat. Also, we will take them out once the broth is done, and now we will add carrots and potatoes once water is boiling, and first cook carrots and potatoes because it takes longer time. It takes longer time to cook carrots and potatoes, and then we will add fish. Once once the water is boiling, we will add potatoes and carrots into the soup and just give it like 5, 7, 8 minutes while they are cooked, maybe 5 minutes, and then we will add salmon to the soup and just give a couple more minutes. Just a couple more minutes waiting when the potatoes and carrots become tender, and then we will add salmon in just 2 minutes, and then it's done. I'm already thinking how I will be eating it, because when you're not moving, it's getting cold, and hot soup would be perfect dish now. So now the potatoes and carrots are almost ready. So what we add now is just our sliced salmon and give it several minutes. Very important not to overcook salmon. Actually, salmon usually cooks very fast, and in order to get most of the taste, you don't overcook it. So just give it a couple more minutes. And one of the last ingredients is cream to make this soup even better. Okay, our soup is ready. Oh, the smell is so good. The soup is ready, and to make it even better, just put some dill in it. So this is lahikeita salmon soup with this winter view. So bon appetit. So I'm having my lunch and enjoying the winter view. And I hope you're not watching this video hungry. But let me know what you think about the recipe and if there are any other recipes you would like to know and to learn. And the most important, when you go hiking and cooking in nature or even just having fun, don't forget to leave the place clean as it was. So that would be the proper way, and it will be very nice for other people and it will not attract animals, of course. Yeah, salmon soup was really perfect. So this is a very simple dish, but at the same time it is very tasty, and there is nothing better to get a hot bowl of soup when you hike during winter time. So try this if you want to cook something, prepare something when you go hiking. Try the lohikeitto. But there are of course many other recipes which you can try and cook when you're hiking or when you're walking outside and so on, or even at home. You can train and practice at home and get experience in cooking those meals and then take them outdoors. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm very experienced, but cooking is one of my hobbies. And in this episode, actually, I really wanted to combine some of my hobbies like hiking and also cooking, and give you an idea how my Sunday looks like. Okay, it's not of course every Sunday, but sometimes I go for the trips like this, especially when I cannot go cycling. But I think indeed there is something special in when you cook and when you eat outdoors. So you feel much closer to the nature and this silence of the forest and beauty. It's a very amazing feeling. So I'm just walking in the forest, and as you have seen, there is some tent over there. So some people even come to stay overnight here. So yeah, this can be also quite nice. It's not so cold during nighttime, and maybe quite nice experience, and especially if the sky is clean, you will be able to see northern lights, or you may see northern lights. So today is a little bit of ice on the trails, and I have these footwear with studs, which actually helps me to keep the traction, and it's really perfect when you have ice on the roads. Yeah, the studded footwear is amazing. Otherwise I would be already sliding, skating here without skates. I really hope that the real winter will come and we'll get plenty of snow, even though we already have some. But it would be nice to get more, and so that the road becomes snow covered, not ice covered as it is now. But yeah, I enjoyed this hiking quite a lot. Let's see, maybe I will get like 10 kilometers, maybe a little bit less. It was quite nice experience for me also to hike, to film, and to cook, to show you one of the Finnish recipes. And I really hope you enjoyed the episode. So subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment. I would be interested to read and answer all of your comments, so go ahead. After the break, we are back on the trail. There is still a lot of beauty to explore out here, and as always, Finland's winter wilderness doesn't disappoint. Winter hiking is an appetizer. Can you guess the main dish? Of course, the main dish will be sauna afterwards. There is no better feeling than feel yourself medium cooked after being outside for long hours. And would you dare to jump into the snow after the sauna? Let me know.